Yo, slow budget. Once again. Yeah.
Good morning, everybody. Today's date is April 4th, 2023, and it is Tuesday. I apologize to everyone for not having a show yesterday, but this weekend was like a slow weekend. I did a card show on Saturday, so Sunday I did a rare thing and I just relaxed. Took the day off, didn't come into the shop, cooked for the kids, hung out with my son, daughter, and my granddaughter. So then come Monday, I had so much stuff to do. I was like, oh man, I gotta skip the podcast today. So that's what happened. But I have I have a hodgepodge of stuff to talk about today, just mixed all over the place. So I'm just going to jump into it. So when I do, sports this weekend. Watch a little bit of baseball. Try to watch some baseball as much as we can. Pirate game. Watched the Pirate game yesterday. They won. Guess there was some controversy. Angel Reese, I guess an LSU basketball player, just so happens to be black, was taunting a player on the Iowa team, just so happened to be white, and supposedly the white person does the taunting too, but she doesn't get the. So it was a whole big thing in the news of black-white again, because everything's black and white these days. Everything is black and white going around the world, in the U.S. So I guess it was a big old thing, controversy, and it doesn't shock me. The only thing that shocked me was they still have women's basketball. I didn't even know that's a thing. I know there's a WNBA, and I think 10 people go to every game, and they lose money every year, and yeah. So that was more shocking that they still have a women's Final Four and all that. Then I read today that Jill Biden. You know how every time the champions of every sport get invited to the White House, Jill Biden said, "I think we should invite Iowa too because they played a great game." Have you lost all sense of reality like your husband? Like seriously, you're going to invite the losing team because they played a great game. Wow. I mean, I wouldn't believe it myself. I didn't read it, but I read it. So again, everything's black and white. Angel Reese. They asked Michelle Obama, "Can we go party at your house? Can we?" So it's like, even though they did nothing for the black community, but because they're black people have to, gravitate toward them. I don't know. It's just weird to me. Like I said, Trump did more for the black community, the Hispanic community, than Obama did in 8 years. Facts. Let's see. While I'm still on the subject of sports, I guess WWE was big this weekend. And there was one clip that kept popping up on my screen. It was Snoop Dogg wrestling at WrestleMania. Everyone knows wrestling's fake. We're really going to believe 50-some-year-old Snoop is really going to be beating up on any wrestler. What does he weigh? 82 pounds? And we're just truly going to believe that he's beating up on anybody? Yeah, it's I don't know. It's beyond funny to me. And suppose he's a WWE Celebrity Hall of Famer. So it is what it is. I just thought, I'm like, that video kept popping up on my feed. And I don't know. It just didn't make sense to me. It was funny to me. Okay, let's move on from that. So I actually did something. I hate when I do something I don't like. In other words, I have pet peeves. You know what a pet peeve is? Something just like irks you, irritates you. And then I actually went and did one of my own pet peeves yesterday. One of my pet peeves is, like, for instance, if you tell anyone, "Oh, my dog just passed away," you know what their reaction is going to be? "Oh, I had a cat that passed away 6 months ago." It's always like, people always got to compare. They can't just like, "Oh, I'm sorry, blah." And I actually did that yesterday. I was talking to someone yesterday that said they're going out of town this weekend because, their father just passed away. And I don't know why I said it, but I go, "Oh, my mom just passed away about, a year and a half ago." And even after I said it, I told the person, I was like, "Oh my God, I'm sorry. I can't believe I just said that. It's one of my pet peeves." Yeah, so it's just one of those things. I get, human nature takes over. Human nature. Speaking of human nature, something happened at my card show this weekend also that I love. When you sit at a show for hours, you watch people and just human behavior. So a guy comes up to my table, he's looking at my cards. He's like, "You got anything of Jason Williams, white chocolate?" I was like, "You know what? I got the card for you." It was an autographed Jason Williams, number to 99, priced at $40. Him and his son's excited. He's excited, like, "Oh, right. Oh, man, this is my man. This is my guy. This is what I'm looking for." And then he doesn't buy it. That's the end of that story. It's human nature in general, just how people act. I think it's finally time someone said it. What the hell is Ghostface Killa talking about? So this weekend, me and my son were listening to a lot of Wu-Tang, on the drive up to on the show, on the drive back. And funniest thing to me, I was just telling him, like, every time Ghostface Killa rapped, I go, "Just listen. It's the weirdest shit ever." And he's pretty much probably like Shakespeare. I'm sure everything he says makes sense to him if you know how to break down his language. Whatever slang that he's using, just like that's how Shakespeare is. Everything Shakespeare says makes sense as long as you break it down word by word, sentence by sentence, and that. So yeah, Ghostface Killer, he spits. His album, my first album, Iron Man, was a classic. But just here goes one of his lyrics, and you could Google it. You could Google strange Ghostface lyrics or just weird, and all kind of shit's gonna pop up. But there's just one that I came across. Check out my beaver, baby blue Glock in the safe. Seems Dorothy in the God and get ski road weight. We hold a bout, son, that's my word. Spot a rapper, run him down, throw him out in the third, yo, check it. I think the man behind the register, evergreen smoking estates, rhyme and power made my treasure. With third down, 6 to go, flashes strobe lights. I'm open RZA, hit me off lovely and I love him with root beer thoughts. Here's a tennis court for your birthday. The baby face of rap politic with Sade. Avenging Eagle rocks the W and Spiegel books. Anheuser-Busch Kings came through and stopped your whole jukes. Spitfire Kangos, watch Tony train a gang of hoes. Painful like hearing the news like when your man go. Ends blow, windy at times. Watch the room, shiesty girl. Love the shit out this song. Now watch your water break. That was a whole lyric. I got one more here. Magnificent, heavenly, the God stay bent. 5% range, whipping soul controller of the lynch. Mac and phone ring, Stephen King trauma down at Danzine. My mood swings, surplex off the ropes magazine. Coconut jewels, wore no color shoe. Knife annual, Moses lost his sandal. Hiding the manual, blow the vandal, bugging off Bon Jovi hits. Grammar love, famous murder weapon was a trophy. Size, seized posing in Oshkosh guzzle cries. Sabotage, massage, rap, bandit at large. Wolverine, carnation milk, woo denim jeans. Thurston Howell III kicks back on the scene. Call it chopped meat because every word is choppy. My logic crunch all crows to death. Kobayashi couldn't stop me. Getting caught up in my world, Haagen-Dazs world. Backflip and then twirl, give your whole world. Yeah, so I mean, I could go on and on. It's just, I just finally wanted to say, like, what the hell is Ghostface talking about? I ain't got the time or energy to break down his lyrics, but that's just something I said. Me and my son been listening to a lot of Wu-Tang, and one of my favorite groups, and I just thought I'd bring that up. Well, not a lot of topics, I should say. So with that, I'm gonna end it. I'll probably do some Snapchat and Instagram questions for tomorrow, but I hope you guys have a great day, and I'll talk to you guys tomorrow.
Burn one. Yo. Slow budget. Once again.